Okay, I was gonna make a video about this anime when it was fully out, but episode 6 has me a little riled up. So, if you guys do not want spoilers for I Will Become a Villainess That Will Go Down in History, please click off now. Anyways, we continue from where episode 5 left off, and Alicia is captured by these three goons who beat up Gil, who is a child, mind you. But anyways, Alicia tried to use her magic against them. It did not work because they put a collar on her that prevented her from using her magic, and one of them smacks her across the face. And this will be important for later. Anyways, she wasn't going to do anything yet until they mentioned killing Gil, and them threatening to kill him angers her, and she locks in and beats up all three of them until the third one starts to run away. So she follows him, and something to note is that she doesn't go for killing moves. She uses the back end of the blades, so it won't hurt or cut them. It'll just make them feel pain, but it won't, kill them. But then, when she gets to the last dude who she trips with a stick, she turns the blade over and is about to slash at him, which I don't think it would kill him. I think it would really hurt him, but I don't think it'll kill him. But then Liz shows up and freezes her in place and says, "How dare you try to attack an unarmed man?" But Gil yells that those people were trying to kill her. Liz doesn't want to hear it, and then she has enough time to see that this dude has a knife and then charges at Alicia. And she doesn't put down her barrier or put it on the other dude. No, she just stands there. But luckily enough, our boy, Duke, the prince, shows up and takes the stab to the arm to protect Alicia, and then he completely kicks this dude up the chin. And oh my god, dude, Duke is one of my favorite characters from just just after this episode. I really like him. And then they come. The simp brigade comes in after Henry comes in and makes sure Gil's okay. And the first thing they ask is if Liz was okay. Of course. But then Arthur, or whoever that is, it's the other brother, goes to see if Alicia's okay. And then you could see that Duke saw that she was hurt and it pissed him off. But then he, after hearing that she's okay, okay, here's what I don't like. Liz says Alicia was going to attack an unarmed man who was doing nothing, even though she just saw this man try to kill her. And then, her brother, being the simp he is, decided to go, "Oh, what? Why would you do that? Oh, he was not resisting. How dare you?" And then, of course, she kind of points out that, like, he was going to kill me first. If someone, because she mentions that Gil was going to get killed if she didn't do anything, and she asked him, "Would you not draw your sword if your family was in danger?" And he says no, because he's a simp. And oh god, dude, I'm going to get into this in a bit. But then, oh boy, here we go. Liz says that, "Oh, you should have had faith in me." And Alicia kind of points out, "You wanted me to die then? Because if you didn't, because of you, I almost died." Then Liz says, "Oh, but you didn't die. See, I had faith in Prince Duke that he would save you because of da 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 and love and da 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 da." And then Duke calls her out. He freezes a piece of her hair off and it falls off. And then he calls her out, saying that, like, didn't come here because of you. Don't be so full of yourself. And your idealistic vision of what could have happened would have led to this boy's death. What kind of saint would let a child die? And oh my god, yes, preach! Preach! Dude, this man is a complete and utter Rentaro graduate. He aced every test. He knows how to stand up to someone who almost got the person he loves killed. But anyways, he was locked in. He was gonna attack her until I forgot his name. It is the green hair boy calmed everyone down. He wasn't taking sides. He just wanted no one to get into a fight. And then he noticed that Alicia was talking weird, and it turns out one of her teeth got knocked out. And Duke was pissed. And then, well, of course, Duke picks her up, and you know, Liz was offering to heal her, but then, of course, Duke tells her she's done enough, and he has arranged for it. And he leaves with Henry and Gil and Alicia. And then Alicia's oh my god, the red-haired boy decided to tell her, "Oh, don't worry, Alicia will understand one day that this was all for her benefit and her own good," which is some bullshit because, like, honestly, Why would you be thankful to the people who almost got you killed? And also, the other guys are like, yeah, she just needs to grow up. Her other brother says she need to learn this. These guys annoy me because honestly, they're the embodiment of those tier 3 sub dudes, the freaking incel guys who just go, oh, my queen, how dare you, question my queen? You should be begging under the ground she walks on because she is the ultimate, the greatest of our time. Oh, my queen, please, please, I lick your foot, please, please. That's all I hear when they talk, and it is, oh god, do they annoy me. But it also kind of hints that Liz is a little more devious than she lets on because she does this smirk, but we don't see her eyes. Then we cut to probably one of my favorite scenes, and why I say that Duke must have studied under the great Rentaro from 100 Girlfriends, because he hugs her and tells her to not be in those situations again, because he believes that if she were to die, he would die as well. And then the screen fades to black. And then you see this man like half naked in her bed because he's just shirtless. And Alicia has this moment of confliction because she wants to do some stuff with him, but she's also like, no, I can't do this, can't seduce him. I need to be a villainess with morals, which is something I like, is the fact that she wants to be a villainess and she plays into the role, but she wants to do it in her own way. And that's what I really love about this character. But anyways, Duke tries to make a move. They're about to kiss until Gil and Henry walk in and Alicia pushes him off the bed. And I love Henry for this because he's a real bro. He says, Duke, I have no issue with you being with my sister or have a relationship with her like that, but please tell me you got her consent. And Duke, the gentleman he is, said, I didn't even do anything. Then we cut and we find out that the culprit of who was the guy who sent those 3 goons was a blonde dude from episode 3, I believe. But basically, Alicia finds this out and is like, "Oh, I barely know him, but he's one of those dogs who follows Liz around. Well, I better get my revenge." But she's a little too late because Duke got the revenge for her. Because the last time Henry saw this dude, he was in Duke's arms, and Duke was like, he basically beat half the life out of him. And then Gil decides to question Duke, asking him why does he care so much if he's going to marry Liz? Which Duke responds with, I'm not going to marry Liz. And this kind of shocks Alicia because she believed that that's how Destiny's supposed to go, because in the game, Duke is supposed to be with Liz. He's supposed to get with her to get the happy ending. But Duke counters that a happy ending is something you create, it's not something that's chosen for you. And his happy ending is with Alicia, and he doesn't care what other people say. And this is where Gil and him reach an agreement, and Gil says that he's sorry to speak to royalty like that. But Duke responds by telling him that classes don't matter to him because the only thing that matters is that Gil wants to protect Alicia just as much as Duke does. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters to him. That the people who he associates with also care about the people he cares about. And the episode ends with Alicia's father wanting her to stop being Liz's watcher and telling her that I want you to drop out and join when you're of age because this is too dangerous. Had I known that you would almost die, I wouldn't agree to this. But Alicia counters and stands her ground, and so she makes a bet with him that if she can reach level 90, she can keep being the watcher. So she decides to barricade herself in this shed with a magical barrier until she can reach level 90. And that's how this episode ends. And again, I really love this anime. I just hate the simp brigade because all they do is just, ugh. They're just mindless sheep who don't know how to stand up to a girl. Honestly, oh, dude, they are very irritating. And I will get onto that once I get to the full video I want to do about them.